Hello YouTube, welcome back. This is me, criez. So, am I gonna spoil the story? Because I'm not as far in the main story. Where should I be in the story? What would I miss? If I have no context for this, I should play the story. Okay. Oh, the music is really sinister. By the way, now Rapunzel is my favorite ones from all of these, because she was the only one who said that naked king should be naked and not find another clothes. If you do them, you'll have more context for the main story. Oh, this is scaring me already. Wow, this looks epic. But I don't even know what is this place. Am I really not missing on something in the main story? It's a whole ass event with... Okay, they are bigger than I thought.
Well.
I thought it was just like visual novel.
Very well.
This it's a full event.
Very well. Very well.
Okay, but everything is in... Okay, let's go.
Hello, everyone.
Lily-wise.
This video was to be sent to you all upon the termination of my life signals.
So we are beginning with grim stuff. Just in the beginning.
I've always disliked this term. But you could think of this as my will. Anyway, when we first met, we didn't know each other from Adam. We were completely green about the world. We fought a lot, laughed, cried, and shared a lot of emotional moments together. We went through a lot. We met the commander, and together, we fought to save humanity. People looked up to us. There were bad times as well. Saying goodbye to friends and family who perished as the world fell apart. There were many times when you wanted to give up, as did I. But you must remember one thing. You all have overcome so much. You have protected mankind. You have saved the world. No matter where you are, whatever happens to you, or whatever you do, nothing will ever change that. Feel proud. You deserve that much.
To who is this message directed? Is it to Commander? No, she talks about him in a third person, so we don't know.
I am so happy to have met you all. I don't want to leave. I'm starting to ramble. Don't want you to have to keep watching this video forever. Still, if you are watching this video, please do me one last favor. Take care of this world and survive, my dearest friends.
Bro, this music, it's really so like creepy, sinister. Oh, Rapunzel, Scarlet, Dorothy, together. And Snow White. By the way, why hasn't Dorothy joined the squad when they helped the king? Why wasn't she there? Why was only 3 of them? Snow White slowly walks forward.
Has she gone?
Yes.
Did she say what her name was?
I didn't hear her say anything. And it wasn't exactly a convenient time to ask.
So they found this video, right? Even though they are not got the squad, right?
Her name tag said Kate. There's no way to know for sure if that's her name, though.
NIKKE corruption. Scary.
Oh, corruption again.
Very. It robs you of your own identity.
Not even she could endure it.
I'm going to pray.
Don't bother. How many have we sent off? I understand how you feel, but we're dealing with mass casualties here.
can't just leave
Are you
them
crazy?
here unattended.
The silence that accompanies death is all-consuming. If you keep the dead closer to you than the living, it will claim you as well.
She is reasonable though, but I don't know, it will hurt others' feelings, right? But yeah, now I like Scarlet even more, because she's reasonable. Rapunzel walks off in the same direction that Snow White came from.
Such stubbornness. Snow White, why don't you dig some graves while we're here?
That's Rapunzel's job.
So your job begins and ends with blasting a hole through their heads, is that it?
Stop. That's not what she meant.
Is that so? It seems to me that you're quite clear about what each of our professional responsibilities entails.
Rapunzel has always been the one who digs the graves and prays. It consoles her as much as it does the deceased. As of right now, that's all she can do. Also, I'd like you to put a little more thought into how it must feel to be the one responsible for giving corrupted NIKKEs a proper send-off, day in, day out.
My apologies. My exhaustion got the better of me.
So is the squad only responsible for killing corrupted NIKKEs?
It's okay. I've got the most bullets. It makes the most sense for me to do it.
Wait, is that their mission? In the main story, I only met Snow White twice, and the only info I got from her is that she has some mission. She haven't told me what mission, so maybe this is their mission as a team.
No, I will perform this task henceforth. My blade can be swung infinitely.
No, I'll do it. All I have to do is pull a trigger. You'd have to swing your sword.
They're two very different things.
Though, why do they care so much for corrupted NIKKEs if they're not working for ARC? Like, they are free. Interesting.
You shouldn't use your sword for something like that anyway. Your sister would not have wanted that.
She has sister.
Exactly. So I'll take care of it.
Very well. I apologize.
Dorothy, when was the last raid?
2 days ago.
Things seem to be slowing down. Hard to believe we were once dealing with 3 waves a day.
It's the natural progression as time passes. Raptures have less and less incentive to raid this place. So long as we ride it out for another 2 months, mankind will have a fighting chance. If not on the surface, then in the Ark at the very least.
At long last, the end may
Wait.
be in sight.
Why do they care about ARC?
Took long enough. We've still got a long way to go, so let's stay frosty all the way to the end.
Well, I guess they don't care for ARC, but for the people living in it. Like, you know? Not for the generals that are actually bad. I don't know. I still don't know if the ARC is the only place on Earth that has many people left. By the way, is this Earth? Or is this a different planet? Where is this happening?
When all of this is over, we'll be rewarded.
It is a lost city. Okay.
People will call us Goddess of Victory, the saviors of mankind.
Oh yeah.
We'll live the rest of our lives in luxury, reveling in our well-deserved praise.
So that's what you want, Dorothy. I haven't thought you will be all about luxury stuff. You don't look like it. Well, I mean, she looks luxurious, but also so innocent.
If you say so.
2 months. Time passed so swiftly up until now, yet 2 months seem like an eternity to mine ears. So strange, how mine feelings doth change when the end is near.
It doesn't feel real to me either.
At any rate, I'm heading back to my post and continuing my watch.
Though they are telling about winning in 2 months, the music hints that it's actually nothing good gonna happen.
Already? Don't you want to rest a little? There are plenty of NIKKEs who can fill in for you. Relax for a moment.
No, the only reason we suppressed this raid was that we knew about it in advance. Nothing bad can come from remaining alert.
"'Tis most difficult becoming accustomed to the new Snow White."
Yeah,
New?
a little.
Why?
However, mine eyes hath not witnessed many mind switches, but how shall I word it? 'Tis the first time the changes have seemed to be for the better.
I'm just glad she remembers all of us. And she's actually become dependable for once.
You said me there was no spoilers to the main story, but assumably she was brainwashed, like her memory erased.
To be honest, after Lilith's death, I didn't know where to turn.
We were all affected by her passing.
Yeah,
Is she still there? At that place?
yes. Every time I go to see her, I can't help but be surprised at how peaceful she looks.
Wait, what do you mean? Is she just lying on the ground? What do you mean by seeing her?
As if she's sleeping.
Do not go there too often.
I know. Anyway, if we're going to be back in the fray this evening, we probably shouldn't eat anything too heavy, right?
Yes. But is there any nourishment remaining?
Not that we found.
Very well. I shall lend a hand.
Visual confirmation on Raptures. Heading into firing range soon.
I am ready.
Same here.
Ready when you are.
We have to protect this place at all costs. Humanity's future lies in our hands.
Okay, so they are pretty much like the king, protecting a place for the future. I just want to know what place. Okay.
Goddess squad, ready. Encounter. Give me a damage report.
No serious damage to the guard post. Only some minor repairs are required. Some of the other Nikkes have been injured, many of whom are beyond saving.
Darn it.
Our resources are depleting.
Have any Nikkes been corrupted?
None in today's attack.
Wait, so they are becoming corrupted so often? But how? As we know from the Last Kingdom, it needs some kind of a serum to be injected in them. I can't imagine how they are doing this. Do they have like special raptures, like little spiders or maybe even wasps that are flying and just injecting stuff in Nikki's?
May the dearly departed rest in peace.
Let's give them a proper burial.
I'll do it.
Are you sure there are quite a few of them?
It doesn't matter. It's all I can do at this point.
Very well.
Rapunzel walks off.
I'll keep watch.
I shall make any necessary repairs.
Sounds good. I'll contact the Ark.
Snow White and Scarlet take off.
This isn't good.
A dilapidated rust bucket of a robot comes clanking over.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
They can talk. The voice is so creepy though.
Affirmative.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark.
Why would Pilgrim Squad contact the Ark? Bro, I really missing so much context for this. I really should play the story first.
However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
This is Dorothy, acting leader of the Goddess Squad. I have assumed this position due to the death of our former leader, Major Lilith. Our current situation is as follows. Our mission is to protect those who have been deemed important and escort them from the surface to the massive underground facility known as the Ark. Operation Ark Guardian is approximately 72% complete. There are officially no more humans remaining on the surface.
So that's their mission. 72%. They are pretty close, really. They are just like emergency squad. They find all the humans that are still on the surface and take them underground. Yeah.
The Goddess Squad and several mass-produced Nikkes are stationed at temporary outposts situated at the Ark's entrance. We are to protect the entrance against any future Rapture raid until the Ark is completed and sealed off.
Wait, is it like our past? Before Commander were born? Or something like that? Or is Ark not completely sealed by the time we begin to play?
It is expected that we will be required to do this for approximately 2 months. However, the situation is becoming dire. Our resources and troops are both slowly being depleted, and we are becoming physically drained due to the incessant fighting.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yes, right, that's why they were abandoned. Now they are working for Ark. They are still not abandoned, but when they seal off the Ark, they will be abandoned. Okay, I get it.
We do not expect any form of backup from the Ark. We will do everything in our power to succeed. In exchange for this, you must promise us one thing. Once the city has been sealed, we are to be taken back to the Ark.
Bro, this is so cruel. That's why they didn't do... How I'm getting... Yeah. The Ark is actually real asshole. Like the only one Nikki's who saved Ark. Actually... they betrayed them.
Once the city has been sealed, we are to be taken back to the Ark, where we will be regarded as goddesses of victory.
So that's where this name came from, where this title came from. That's why they decided to build a new city for them called Eden. So they built Eden to, it's like their heaven, because they didn't get what they want from the Ark.
That is all. I will be waiting for your answer.
So what is the new mission for pilgrims? When they were betrayed, what is the new mission? Really curious.
Any response from the Ark?
Not yet. It hasn't been that long since everyone settled in there. I'm sure they must be busy.
If that is what you think, then so be it. What is that long face for? You should hold your head up high.
I will. Thank you. Why don't we eat something?
That came out of nowhere.
Now's the perfect time to eat and get our energy up.
They are talking about food so often.
I agree. But will we be okay without our rations?
Our reserves are enough to last for 3 months, and we only need to hold out for 2. We should be fine.
Oh, they have such large batteries. Well, I guess now I know why they have such a big boobs. Are they storing batteries in there or what?
That is true. But are you not concerned about a worst-case scenario?
No, I'm not. We will protect this place and return to the Ark all in one piece.
Very well. Let us eat.
Let the feast begin. I was joking about their breasts, but give it another thought. From the last Kingdom event, we know that their power cores are in this area. So maybe it actually is where the larger battery stored, so I guess with bigger boobs just have more power or something. Like power banks.
I'll notify Snow White and Rapunzel. We can all eat together. I'll cook us something.
I
Oh, she can
didn't know
cook.
you
She's
could
perfect
cook.
wife.
I'm no Lilith, but I can whip up something simple. It'll at least be better than all this preserved junk, that's for sure.
Sounds good to me.
Be right back.
Bro, they are
Thank
so
you, but I must continue standing guard.
they are so innocent here. They are so like happy. They are like family. I don't want to see what will happen to them.
It'd be much appreciated if you brought my food here.
I was kind of hoping that we could eat together.
I cannot
so
abandon
cute.
my post. The Raptures could invade at any moment.
If that happens, we'll stop them together.
That would mean the deaths of more people.
Bring the foot
You
up.
must be
Like
the first to strike. If we retaliate after an attack, it will already be too late.
you can eat together, but on the surface, right? Just bring the foot up.
Then I'll cook here. That would work,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
It was my idea.
I don't foresee any problem with that.
I'll tell everyone to gather here then.
Fine.
Oh, Snow White is so
What are we
Closed.
having?
I haven't decided yet.
I hope it's something delicious.
Oh, maybe she's hungry. That's why she's so grumpy.
Why are you laughing?
Sorry. I was just thinking that you haven't changed all that much after all. Even after a mind switch. You're still the same old Snow White.
Will we get answer what is mind switch?
Your way of speaking may have changed somewhat, but you're still you.
Is that so?
Yes. Anyway, I'll go get Rapunzel.
Your
She
eyes
should be
are
over
so
by the
pretty.
gravesite.
I figured that's where I'd find her. I'll be back.
His spirits rest well, and then in Shambling Casting, I miss you.
Oh, she whispers in our ears. This is like ASMR. But yeah, this all looks like a setup for something bad. Like they're not showing us that without any purpose, alright? It's all going too good. And by the way, what is this? Is this the outpost, I guess? It doesn't look like a ruptured earth.
Rapunzel,
Hello, Dorothy.
are you praying?
Yes,
What are you praying for?
I'm praying that everyone here will find peace moving forward.
Then I will pray with you.
You will?
2 is better than 1, isn't it?
I appreciate your concern. But it's okay. This is something I need to do.
Well, when you're done, come down to the guard post. We're all going to eat together.
Oh yeah, this is really too cute to be true. Something bad is about to happen.
Very well. I will pray for 30 more minutes.
Sounds good.
A table has been set up under the guard post, atop which there is a smorgasbord of food.
Snow White, why don't you come down and join us?
No, I'm not moving from my post.
Fine, then I'll bring some up to you.
Are those mashed potatoes I smell?
That's right.
And that beside it, is that cream of mushroom soup? With black pepper sprinkled on top?
Watch her eyes light up because of the food.
What are you frying over there? Is that tempura?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Why don't you come down already and eat with us?
Yeah, come on. There aren't any raptures around.
Oh, they will be. They will be. I already see this. Okay. A shot rings out from Snow White's rifle.
Rapture's off in the distance, numbering approximately 4,000.
No family dinner.
All artillery types, take cover!
Everyone, get down!
She has angry face. I didn't see that before. There is a cacophony of noise as Snow White's gunfire melts with the artillery fire from off in the distance. The guard post takes a direct hit. Dust flies everywhere amongst the ensuing explosion.
Snow White, try to get the artillery types.
Roger.
Scarlet, you and I will get closer. We can't do much damage at this distance. I'll cover you once we get close. You get in there and slash them to pieces.
Understood. Let us proceed.
What weapon type does she has, Scarlet? Like in model she has only the sword.
Rapunzel, take the mass-produced NIKKEs and aim for any raptures that we miss.
Leave it to me!
We're going in! Rapunzel, give me a sit rep.
All mass-produced NIKKEs were wiped out, except one.
Oh, fuck.
The building for our food storage was hit as well.
Not the food!
This is not good.
Oh yes.
Some of it must be salvageable. We can gather whatever survived the impact.
It was a direct hit by an incendiary device.
So they are directly hit this building. So at this point, I think they will find out that actually there are smarter raptures that are in charge of the low tier raptures. Maybe it's even Chatterbox.
It's all been burnt to a crisp.
So nothing is left.
Well, at least you got fried tempura. Not the place for the jokes, yeah, but now all their food got fried on the grill.
What misfortune indeed. It doth seem we shall go hungry for the 2 months that are to come.
Oh, this is an interesting face. Scarlet crouches down and picks up a small bag.
What is this? Seeds?
Seeds? Are these those seeds that we saw in Last Kingdom?
Who would bring seeds to a place like this? How long did they plan on staying here? Such piddly sustenance would not even make a dent in my appetite. It would be an age before these seeds grow.
No, these are probably superfood seeds.
They are useless.
Don't tell me she just thrown away superfood seeds that actually grow only a few months. Bro, are you stupid or what? Scarlet tosses the seeds back onto the ground.
First things first. We need to gather anything edible.
I will
Yeah,
stand guard.
you dump.
No, right now it's more important to...
The only reason we're here right now is that we got the drop on them. If we had been late to react, there's no telling what would have happened.
All right. I trust your judgment.
This
1 hour later.
is all that's left.
10 protein bars, 2 bags of cookies, and 3 bags of potato chips. With our numbers, this cannot constitute even 2 meals. Speaking of which, whatever befell our alcohol reserves?
Untouched.
What?
Praise the heavens, not all is lost.
I heard that she is like alcoholic type. Imagine that, NIKKE alcoholic.
I thought this was a densely populated area.
Correct. Throngs of people gathered here, hoping that there was space in the Ark. I doth recall a veritable sea of temporary camps.
I'll head over there and poke around. There could be some leftover food.
Perchance, but mine hopes are not high. Nevertheless, 'tis better than doing nothing. I shall accompany you.
No, I'll be okay by myself. You stay here with Rapunzel and keep this area secure.
A leader acting alone? You of all people should know how foolish a proposition that is.
Precisely. I'll go with you.
No, I have to do this on my own. A true leader should always be the one to take the first step into the unknown. Lilith would have done the same.
I'm going with you. I insist.
Attend to the mass-produced NIKKEs. They fought until the bitter end. Give them a proper send-off. They deserve that much. I knew coming here would cost them their lives, yet I asked them to come anyway. I have no right to mourn. If more than one of us leaves this place, we won't be able to protect ourselves.
Bro, she's so good. She's so kind. She cares about them.
If anything happens, fire off a signal flare.
I will. Don't worry.
Like there's no question why is she in charge now. Oh, wait, is the mass-produced NIKKE, they have faces?
Pina?
Pina.
Are you okay?
Wow, you remember my name?
Of course.
It's just that most people do not remember us mass-produced NIKKEs by name. I'm fine. My comrades fought with all they had.
And we thank you all for it.
I apologize for intruding, but I overheard you say you're heading towards the temporary camp?
Yes. We have to procure more food.
May I go with you? At the very least, I could help you carry whatever we find.
No, that won't be necessary. It's dangerous. There could be raptures in hiding.
What difference does it make whether I'm felled by a rapture or starved to death? I end up the same either way. I'm sorry. Bad joke.
It wasn't a joke, like really, it's reasonable. She should go with her. She can help to carry. They all gonna die anyways. You say that's just armor they wear? I thought they have no faces because, yeah, you know, like I thought that is how their head looks like. Wait, so you tell me all the Nikkes just have normal body? Like complete human body? And then they just get clothes? Oh, right. That's why we have costumes for them in the first place. Oh, I'm so dumb. I haven't thought about this. Yeah. So they are like produced naked and then they can like change their clothes. Well, I guess we need to thank him because he makes clothes for special Nikkes. Yeah, Mustang. You know, he was also annoying at the beginning, but then I started to respect him because, yeah, he's an amusing guy. In that harsh and hard times, you need amusement. This is one of the most important stuff, you know? Like literally, you can compare it to real life. What is happening right now on Earth? So many wars, so many dictatorships and stuff happening around us, and still the internet gains its popularity because only thing people can use to feel better is entertainment, because you can't live in Raptured world without entertainment. This is really, really important.
I just want to be of some help.
Yeah, and now they make me feel bad for mass-produced Nikkes, because before of that, they had no faces for me. I really thought they don't have any faces, really, like robots, but no, they're all humans too. But this is really hard to imagine then how many of people died. They have human brains, so yeah, that's what I mean. They are all people.
Pina.
That's why we're here, isn't it? To help with mundane tasks.
You don't have to say it like that.
Oh, they're clones.
I'm only joking. You may think I'm overstepping my boundaries by saying this, but are we not comrades in arms? When times get tough, we must work together.
Dorothy.
Fine. I suppose I could use your help.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Now I'm starting to think, since we know Dorothy will live, Goddess Squad will live because we see them later in the story, something sad is gonna happen, and they are showing us face of mass-produced Nikki suddenly. They will make us love her during the story and then they gonna kill her. I think that's my prediction for her. Near the Ark entrance, temporary camp.
Look at all these abandoned cars, tents, kitchen items. Do you think people wanted to live here?
No, by the look of this camp, it's just like, you know, wild camp, standard wild camp, military camp even. So, yeah, they weren't intended to live here.
No. They were holding out for a miracle that would never come.
Oh yeah,
Only a select few, a fraction of the population, was able to enter the Ark.
but how did they choose who enters the Ark?
Most people weren't so lucky, so they made these camps near the entrance of the Ark and waited, hoping against hope that there would be more room.
And that never happened?
No, it didn't. Other candidates were selected for entry.
So the people who were here...
Oh, so they were selected, okay.
If that's true... Why didn't the people here go somewhere else?
There was nowhere else to go. Their hometowns had been destroyed by the Raptures, along with everything else on the planet. Coming here was their final option. The Ark seemed so close, yet so far away. When they realized there was no space for them in paradise, and their last traces of hope had been snuffed out, they broke.
Will the same thing happen to us?
Not for us, no. There is a place we can go back to.
I see.
Oh, bro. She doesn't know. She doesn't know yet.
Well, let's hurry and find some food.
They still have hope. They don't know.
Should we start by searching all the tents?
Yes, but be careful when you open the...
The tent opens up. Inside there are the bodies of a couple embracing each other. A pungent chemical smell permeates the air.
I don't see anything. I'll move on to the next one.
Does that not bother you?
Of course it does. Just not as much as it used to. Maybe it's got something to do with whatever job I had as a human.
Do you still have memories of when you were a human?
Nothing specific. More of a general feeling, I suppose.
Oh, so they somehow have their memories not completely like erased before dying.
That reminds me. Don't the members of Goddess still have all their memories?
Yes.
Oh, they have their memories completely?
Wow. That must be really... painful.
Yeah.
I feel like there would be some cognitive dissonance. It's like I'm myself, but different. If it were me, I'd probably have experienced a mind switch by now. That's why I have so much respect for you.
Thank you.
How about we move on to the next tent? I'll check what's inside the tents. You can check the surrounding area.
No, I can check as well.
Dorothy, be honest. You're not familiar with the sight of a human corpse, are you? I'll do it. We don't want a goddess doing all the dirty work anyway.
Thank
I
you.
want to do it, please.
If you insist.
Yeah, human body, like, they have so many Nikkes died already, and they saw it. They saw all the bodies of Nikkes, so that's actually the same, right?
Thank you.
Arc entrance, temporary outpost.
What is this? Canned food?
Yes, I brought back some that were still in good condition. Be sure to inspect it before eating it, though. Better safe than sorry.
This is the most fruitful bounty you've returned with. More than enough to last us until tomorrow.
Only until tomorrow.
Pina did exceptionally well.
Please, I didn't do all that much. Anyway, eat up, everyone.
What about you two?
We ate on the way back.
So you choose to transport some material back in your stomach. Most sagacious of you.
Oh, Scarlet, her jokes. Really good.
That was the idea.
Yeah, they have storage, so why not use it to carry food? It's just that they can't extract it back again.
I'll divvy this up to everyone. You go ahead and get some rest, Dorothy.
No, I'm fine. I can help.
You say you're fine, but your face says otherwise.
Yeah, but that's how the leader does. Like, she doesn't want to show her true feelings.
Get some rest.
Fine. Oh my good.
That was gross. Has she touched the dead body or what?
Ew. This one looks pretty nasty. No wonder. The tent's all ripped, so it's been exposed to the sun.
Oh.
What is this?
A person.
But how?
Humans are different from Nikkes. Once they die and enough time passes, this is what happens to them.
Haven't you just said that Goddess Squad have their memories as they were humans? Why don't she remember how corpses rot? Well, judging by the sound, that stuff can happen in 2 weeks already, so... But I think they were here much longer. It's basically a human soup in this tent.
Let's move on to the next tent.
Yes, that might be for the best.
2 weeks later. Dorothy stares at the empty box as she speaks.
Nothing today. Same as yesterday. We haven't found a single scrap for 4 days now. There's nothing left back in the camp.
Sorry, but I gathered every last morsel I could find. That place has been picked clean.
Have there been any word from the Ark?
No, I'll keep trying.
I see. Did thou perchance notify them of the destruction of our water tank in the last skirmish?
Yes,
And that our forces have been reduced to a single mass-produced NIKKE?
yes,
That we don't have any electricity?
yes,
Oh,
That we are slowly but surely dying?
yes. I included everything in my report.
There are still 5 weeks remaining until the Ark is sealed. I do not say this in hopes of crushing your spirit, but from the looks of it, I think we...
Stop.
Scarlet is the most reasonable one.
That will not happen. We are the Goddess Squad. Mankind's last hope. The Goddess of Victory. That will never happen. It can't happen. It's just that our communications haven't gone through yet. You must trust me, Scarlet.
I'm trying to.
I will go and pray.
You've been doing a lot of that recently.
Yeah, is this all you are doing?
Because so many have passed on.
I realize that, but sometimes it feels like you act more on behalf of the dead than you do the
The dead might be better right now.
I haven't skipped anything.
I realize that, but sometimes it feels like you act more on behalf of the dead than you do the
Just a game bug.
What?
They do not get angry, depressed, or hurt others. If you ask me, being here right now is worse than death.
What are you saying?
Do you yearn for the silence that comes with death? Such a yearning is not unreasonable given our current predicament.
I'm leaving.
What?
No, wait. We have to discuss our plans going forward.
Then why aren't you calling Snow White?
Because she is standing guard.
There hasn't been a single attack for 5 days now.
So what? You literally almost died last time and you were on guard. Imagine what happens if she goes for 5 minutes down. Rapunzel needs rest.
She's been keeping watch for 5 days straight, without any sleep. For us. Not for the dead, but for us, the living.
I too need some time alone.
Then you stand guard. Keep watch with your staff that couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Are you saying that I'm of no help?
No, I'm sorry.
Enough. Cease with these squabbles. If we are to go hungry for a few days, then what of it? We are NIKKEs, so we can withstand such...
Hmm?
What is this?
Dorothy approaches Scarlet and grabs her hand.
Halt! Steady thy hand!
I'm detecting high concentrations of alcohol.
Given our paucity of options for nourishment, I elected to drink instead. 'Tis made of grain and all the same.
How she still can talk that good being drunk. Oh boy.
Have you lost your mind? Drinking in a situation like this.
Well, that's exactly the situation when people mostly drink.
I fail to see what is so egregious about it. I simply imbibed one drink. Merely one.
That's still bad in your
Yikes.
situation.
It got really tense in here all of a sudden.
Everyone's tired.
It pains me to see the Goddess Squad fighting like this.
My apologies, but we are not dancing simians sent here to entertain you.
Hey, shut up, Scarlet.
No, but you're a spectacle nonetheless.
Thy tongue doth become loose. Watch thy words.
You watch thy words, Scarlet, you.
Me and the other Nikkes have been watching you all this time. Ever since you first came onto the battlefield.
Huh.
Mankind's last hope. The goddess of victory. Is there any other title more suitable for you than this one? So you have to keep it together. Don't fight with one another. And if you do it somewhere we can't see.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of accommodating such a banal request.
I won't accept that. Even if you can't, you should at least try.
She's worth leading this team. She's holding up really good.
Thou dares to speak to me in such a manner?
Okay, so yeah. First I hated Scarlet, then I liked her, now I hate her again. She's actually annoying.
Every last one of the mass-produced Nikkes volunteered so that we could fight alongside you. That includes me. We didn't risk our lives to see our heroes bickering and tearing at each other's throats. You dishonor those
Nothing
who gave
to
their
say?
lives by acting like this.
Yeah, go on, Pina.
So I'm begging you, please stop. I'm going to rest. Call me if anything happens.
With that, Pina walks off.
Oh.
We should rest as well.
I pray for their souls' safe return. May they return to their hometowns in peace. In the next life, may they be at peace and live a life without war. Save them. Save these souls who died in agony. Comfort them. Care for them and welcome them into your arms.
Dorothy?
Oh, Scarlet, you dumb bitch. He's even worse now.
Why are you up so late? Are you on patrol? Come, sit beside me. What, this? Fear not. These are not spirits, merely water. I was rather parched this evening and wanted to quench my thirst. Should thou
Oh, yeah.
doubt the honesty of my words, then pray take some yourself. This is a magic elixir that will melt all your worries away.
Yeah, and bring more problems, so no thanks. What's wrong with Dorothy? Again, Dorothy walks off without saying anything. Their family is crushing.
Is that you, Dorothy?
Yes, it's me.
Nothing unusual sighted yet. Go in and rest. I'll stay here. Do you have new orders for me? I'm sorry, but I cannot abandon my post. You should speak to Scarlet or Rapunzel.
They're both...
She has nowhere to go.
Huh? Nothing. It's nothing.
Is that so?
Would you come down for a moment?
I cannot. I must stand guard.
For a third time, Dorothy walks off without saying anything.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Affirmative.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
Goddess Squad to the Ark. The situation here is hopeless.
They're trying to make us think into that Ark not getting messages because of the poor connection. But that's just a decoy, maybe. Like plot decoy. This is actually that they just don't want to answer. Something like that.
We are in desperate need of backup and additional resources. The likelihood of us being able to successfully protect the entrance of the Ark is dwindling. Please send the materials I have requested as soon as this message is received. That is all. Awaiting further correspondence.
Recording complete. Transmitting voice message to ARC. In the event of a failed transmission, what action would you like to take?
Keep sending it until it goes through.
Command recognition complete. Proceeding to area with superior signal.
The collection robot rolls away.
I need to go see Lilith.
The grass flutters in the blowing wind. Dorothy gazes at a woman lying in a crudely constructed sarcophagus. The woman looks at peace, almost like she's asleep.
Lilith, it's not easy being a leader. You made it look so simple. You always made the right spur-of-the-moment decisions and got along with everyone. I didn't know it would be this hard. What should I do? How can I get myself out of this hole I'm in?
You got this, Dorothy. You're a really good leader.
I know the answer.
Pina, how did you...
This is Lilith's resting place. I come here every once in a while. I never knew her personally, but she is a legend among legends. As for tonight, I followed you here.
You just said you had the answer. What do you mean?
Dorothy, you've never once asked for help from anyone else. Is it a pride thing? Or do you just like solving your issues on your own?
Is that what I've been doing?
Yeah, every time.
Yes.
I had no idea.
You don't trust others.
That's true.
Why is that?
I'm not sure. Doing things yourself is so much faster than asking someone else to do it. And I know for sure it'll get done if I handle it. I've never liked asking people for help.
So stubborn.
That's right.
You need to learn to ask your colleagues for help.
I don't know how.
Yeah, this is actually skill sometimes. Like in real life, I met people that can't ask for help, even though they really need it.
Then let me teach you. All you have to do is say a few precious words. I need your help.
Does that actually work?
That
Works
easy?
like a charm. People don't say it enough. It's genuine, unambiguous. It makes your intentions clear as can be.
She's so nice. Dorothy stands underneath the guard post.
Dorothy, is that you?
Yes,
Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
that's good.
Any orders for me?
Snow White,
Yes?
have you slept?
No.
Eaten?
No.
Will you come down?
I have to be on the lookout.
I need your help.
Huh?
Please.
Snow White jumps down from the lookout and stands in front of Dorothy. It worked!
Out with it. What do I need to do?
We need food. We need to get the electricity back on, and we also need drinking water. We need to repair the equipment that's been damaged, and we need more ammunition.
Okay, I will handle it.
Well, basically we need everything. Where do we get this all?
I can't get through to the Ark. Meanwhile, all Rapunzel does is pray, and Scarlet is drinking herself into a stupor. Lilith is dead, and Red Hood isn't here either.
Red Hood, so she was with you.
I am losing hope.
That's what the prequel of this story is about. Ah.
Dorothy,
Yes?
have you slept?
No.
Eaten?
No.
Snow White takes out a protein bar and hands it to Dorothy.
Eat this, then go get some sleep. I'll search the perimeter and gather the supplies we need. The lookout can wait. I'll leave this area to you.
I'll go with you.
If you aren't here, who will be in charge of defenses? We can't leave it to an alcoholic or someone lost in prayer.
Oh yeah.
You look like death warmed over.
Do I?
You're our leader. This isn't a good look for you. Be bold. Be proud. We've earned that right. You have most of all.
You really haven't changed.
You have.
Have I?
This is the first time you've ever asked for help.
Oh yeah.
I don't know whether you honestly are willing to work together with your squad mates. Or if you're simply grasping at straws because you're desperate.
A little bit of both, I'd say.
I'll drop in once a day.
Snow White walks away.
Oh, Snow White.
Hmm?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
So we got good relationships here.
We
Snow
don't.
White is literal hero, along with Dorothy, of course. Yeah, real friend. And now I don't get why do you like Scarlet so much? Because now she's worthless. And the Prage girl, either. She's spending all the time just to pray, and in that way, she is of no help for us. Like, we literally need help from all of them, like, survive. Now we have our posts empty. Who's gonna watch for the enemies incoming? For a goddess squad, they are really weak in that case. Like, even...
Dorothy,
Yeah, even Pina is stronger than them, like, psychologically.
I haven't seen Snow White around. Nothing bad happened, right?
She went off to search for anything useful nearby.
Then who was on lookout?
I'm
Oh,
taking over for her.
But
Don't say they will attack right now.
Pina, it's like you said. We are the goddess of victory, mankind's last hope. We are the goddess squad. We mustn't show any weakness.
You're right, no one is perfect, but this is not an excuse for being dumb in that situation.
If any one of us stumbles, then the others will pick them up. We must put on a brave front in front of mankind, and in front of everyone else. In order to do that, we need to be strong.
All these struggles to no avail. You'll be just locked off on the surface.
That means we can't waste all of our time praying or drinking.
you mean...
Yes. Rapunzel and Scarlet have fallen, and I'm going to pick them up. Will you come with me?
Can I?
Of course. You saw us stumble and you were saddened by it. I need to show you how we get back up. It's the least I can do for someone who has stood by us for so long. I want to be someone that you and everyone else can look up to. Rapunzel.
Give redemption to those who have gone before us. Let them be forever at peace. Let them suffer no pain.
Get up.
May all of us be redeemed.
Rapunzel.
Have mercy on us and lend us the strength to carry on.
Talking about Mercy, she really looks like Mercy from Overwatch. Because she's a medic or a cleric, but like they look alike. Really similar. She has her long pole just like Mercy has. The clothes are really similar too.
No one will save us.
Yeah.
The only one that can save us is us. We must keep those who are gone in our hearts and continue to fight for those who are still alive.
Yes.
But what of those poor souls who died in vain?
Well, they can't comprehend any information anymore, so why care?
Who said their deaths were in vain?
And yeah, they give their lives to protect you, so you are just losing their time and their fates right now, and you just stay here and do nothing.
What?
Who says that those who are buried here died for nothing? This is the first time I've heard such a sentiment.
You may not hear it, but you know it in your heart.
Those who perish do not feel they died a meaningless death. That I can promise you. They proudly gave their lives and remained brave until the very end.
No, they cry out in anguish, bemoaning the injustice of it all.
None of them would ever think that, let alone say it. Having fought alongside them, this much I know.
Then what is it that I'm hearing?
Oh, do you hear the voices? Is she driving crazy?
Then what is this voice stricken with such grief, crying out at this injustice?
Must be
That's
your
how
own
you
voice.
feel.
Yeah.
What?
All of these soldiers gave their lives in a battle they never signed up for. The Ark that we're putting our lives on the line for isn't responding to us. That's why you're upset. We have no food or water. The electricity is down, and countless soldiers have died. We never know when the Raptures will strike at us next. We're on edge day and night. You're exhausted and want to give up, but your comrades who lifted you up and cheered you on are no longer here. That's why you're lost.
Dorothy.
Just as I miss Lilith, you miss Red Hood.
Is she dead? They said she's away, so she's not dead. Probably she left them.
But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead. If you say you hear their voices, then you're only lying to yourself. You're only hearing...
That's not lying, that's just her psychological barrier, if you say so.
what you want to hear. An illusion of your own creation.
Yeah. More like delusion, even.
Listen to my voice. I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand. I'm hoping that you'll take it and stand up.
Bro, why is Dorothy so good?
The dead can't pull you up. They can only pull you down.
Dorothy.
Yeah, that's right.
Take my hand, one that's living, and get up. If we fall, we'll fall together. If we get back up, we'll do it together.
It's time to wake up, Samurai.
We are the Goddess Squad. Mankind's last hope, the Goddess of Victory.
I never thought
You've already become one. You are a symbol of hope. You are a goddess.
Yeah, you're a beacon of hope to us all. No one can ever defeat you.
Please, Rapunzel. Don't turn your back on those who are still living. Get up. Neither the Commander nor Lilith would have wanted you to be overcome by death.
Do they still have commanders?
Rapunzel,
Can you give me a little more time? I want to say farewell. Then I'll get up.
You had plenty of time to say goodbye. Rapunzel begins to pray. It didn't work. Then grasps Dorothy's hand and slowly stands up. Okay, good. She's standing up.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Thank you too, Rapunzel.
Are you awake, samurai? He is really samurai. By the way, tell me, I know many fairy tales, like I know Red Hood, I know Rapunzel. Who the hell is Scarlet? So Dorothy is not from fairy tales at all, right? Even Crown is from the fairy tale. She's from fairy tale New Dress for a King.
Oh, if it isn't my lovely compatriot, Dorothy.
But you know what? She looks really like a scarecrow and acts herself as a clown right now. You know what I love even more? That they are actually using Western culture for that.
Did thou finally decide to partake in the imbibing of spirits with me? Sit, sit, I kept your seat warm.
Get your ass up, boy. Get down for me now, boy. Dorothy picks up the bottle and slams it into the ground. Oh, yeah, they sounded it.
What are you doing?
Say thank you that she hasn't broke it against your head, you dumbass. Dorothy picks up another bottle and shatters it on the floor. Yeah. That's what you should have done in the beginning.
Stop.
Or what, you're gonna cry?
Why? Starting to sober up?
It will take more than that to get me sober.
I figured as much. That's because you were never drunk to begin with.
Huh?
Oh, what? Dorothy lifts up a half-empty bottle.
Put that down.
Oh no. Oh wait, maybe she's figured out. This is really water. Dorothy drowns the entire bottle within seconds.
No, Dorothy. What are you doing?
Yeah, she's so smart. It was water.
Have some, Pina.
Or not. Is she really drinking? No, please don't. Pina takes the bottle from Dorothy and presses it to her lips.
Oh. This is just water.
Yeah, I knew it. They are not bad. Okay, sorry Scarlet. This whole time you're being just asshole, but not drunk asshole. I guess that's better. What a plot twist. Okay.
No, it's alcohol.
Is she tricking them? Is she a good actress or she really doesn't know what alcohol is? Maybe something wrong with your taste buds.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Something didn't seem right from the start. With how hard you've been hitting the sauce, or so you claimed, there's no way that much booze would still be left. So tell me, what exactly did you hope to achieve by pretending to act drunk as a skunk?
So she's just an actress.
I simply desired to feel inebriated.
Dorothy sits in front of Scarlet. She takes another swig from the bottle of water. Do Nikki's need water?
Huh.
Pretty good booze.
The best.
Let me pour you a shot.
Let me pour you one too.
The two take turns sipping from the bottle of water. Ka-ching! Scarlet and Dorothy remain silent. Only the clinking of glass bottles fills the air.
My intoxication has soared to new heights now that I have a drinking buddy.
I'm feeling a bit tipsy myself.
Bro, look at this silly face. She's clueless.
Then let us exchange some honest words in this state of inebriation.
Okay, can I go first? I have something to ask you.
By all means.
Why do you drink?
'Tis a source of solace for me. I work myself to the bone. Forsooth, My sister and I spent many a day and many a night in battle, and all that while I wielded this sword and nothing more. One fateful day, my sister shuffled off this mortal coil, and bequeathed this sword, the fleetly fading, to me. Then I met you all. Lilith and Red Hood were exemplary individuals. You all as well. It gave me the motivation to take up the sword once more. I had a renewed sense of purpose. I would help the humans get to the Ark.
So she's basically samurai without path who found his path. Samurai has no goal, only the path, yeah. And she found her goal.
I thought that would be the end. Yet here I am, fighting once more. I just want to rest.
Haven't you had enough rest by now?
I have. More than enough. So I'm going to get up and fight again.
Good.
Dorothy?
Thank
Why
you.
do you fight?
Oh,
I want to be proud of something. Is there any honor greater than being the goddess of victory? I want everyone to know of me.
so yeah, basically Dorothy is Goddess of Victory, the real one, so she's the main character. Interesting.
I want to be someone other people look up to and aspire to be.
Is that perchance why thou desires to become a leader?
Yes. Because I saw what I wanted to be right in front of me. Someone I wanted to become.
Let me ruminate on this. I surmise thou art 20% of what Lilith was.
Oh, come on, don't be so
Thanks.
cruel.
Lilith is Lilith, and you are you.
I know.
Oh, you mean it that way?
Now that we have drunk our fill and spoken much, let us start moving.
Let's.
Huh? What bothers thee?
Okay, Scarlet is pretty chill. It's not good that she lied to us playing this theater, but yeah, she's pretty chill. It's a real emotional roller coaster, like from me hating her to me liking her.
Over there.
Oh, another attack. Are we gonna lose someone? Pina is pointing at something. Oh, some distance away, there is a small sprout growing from the ground. So Scarlet didn't do a bad thing. Though she is still stupid throwing away a pack of seeds, but she thrown them on the earth at least, and they are grown. Okay, so she's a good by luck.
Even in an inhospitable place such as this, life begins anew.
Those are the seeds you threw away.
Huh?
Dorothy, Scarlet, and Pina stare at the sprout for a while in silence. Dorothy stands up.
Let's go. We have a lot to do.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Affirmative.
She's still trying.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
Goddess Squad to the Ark. We are 20 days into Operation Ark Guardian. Relaying status update on temporary guard post. Nothing further to report. All is well. We require no additional assistance. We will repel any and all Rapture attacks until the time when the Ark is sealed. We do, however, request confirmation of the promise made to us. Once this is over, we will be taken to the Ark. Once there, we will assume our rightful place as Goddess of Victory. We have ensured the survival of mankind, and we request that we be rewarded accordingly. That is all. Awaiting further correspondence.
Recording complete. Transmitting voice message to Ark. In the event of a failed transmission, what action would you like to take?
Keep sending it until it goes through.
Command recognition complete. Proceeding to area with superior signal.
Bro, even though she's smiling, this is actually really sad. She doesn't know that, like, They don't give a shit about them. The collection robot wheels itself away, rattling loudly as it does so.
What is this?
Oh, she brought resources.
What's all this?
It's actually
Something I
ending
found
on a
while
good
searching
note.
the area.
Everyone stares at the various items that Snow White brought back.
Electric wires, bricks, canned food?
There's even alcohol.
Bricks? She brought bricks? Why do they need them? It's not that they have walls or something. It's just a ruined city.
That's the first thing you noticed?
Yeah.
Tis instinct.
What's in this bag?
A deer.
What
A deer?
kind of deer?
Are there any animals left on the earth?
Beats me. But I know it's a deer of some kind. I don't know how to skin it, so I brought it back whole.
Wait, do you need to skin it? You can just cut it.
Can we not simply tear its limbs asunder and proceed to feast henceforth?
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, can NIKKE be ill? Do they have illnesses other than corruption? Can they be food poisoned if they eat raw food or like something gross?
No.
I know how to skin a deer.
She was a hunter. Oh yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I've roasted deer a couple times. It's not fine dining, but you can do a lot worse.
Ooh, how exciting.
What happened out there, Snow White?
Sorry, I guess deer isn't really your style.
No, not that. I mean, how'd you keep lookout and capture this at the same time? Not that I'm complaining.
Dorothy.
She's a
Yes.
sniper. Imagine her shooting a deer. The deer should be like disintegrated, exploded in a little pieces. If she really shoot one anti-ship rifle. Yeah, anti-ship rifle. Imagine that shooting a deer. Yeah, she has two weapons actually. This one and this one. Wait, there's QR code on that. Somebody tried to scan it? What is this?
From now on, our goal is survival. Since the Ark has been unresponsive, we should proceed on the assumption that we will be operating without assistance. We should ensure that the guard post is kept secure at the very least. 2 of us will stay here, while the others search the area for anything that will help us survive.
Is that the best course of action?
If we want to live, yes. We'll secure as much food as possible. In theory, we don't require food in order to survive. We just have to ensure that we provide the minimum amount of calories required to keep our brains functioning properly.
Mm-hmm.
No thanks. My core provides more than enough power, so I don't have to eat anything.
Mass-produced NIKKEs are different from us prototypes, and
Oh, really?
technically
That
don't
different?
require sustenance of any kind. That much is true.
Wait, but how does it work? Don't they even need to recharge somehow? Oh, I guess they are destined to die fast. That's why they don't need to recharge because they die in a span of like a week.
However, as soon as you begin to acknowledge the fact that you don't need to eat,
That's when the mind switch occurs.
Mine own eyes hath witnessed it many times before. 'Tis a most excruciating sight to behold.
Oh, so Snow White had Mind Switch? But how did she return? Like, she's okay now. So Mind Switch is a mental illness they get. It's something like burnout, right?
so even mass-produced NIKKEs have to eat and sleep.
Understood.
When you've got
Roger.
time, you can focus on repairing the guard post and enhancing our equipment. We won't be needing any blankets to cover up with, or fire. That makes things easier.
So, as long as we can scrounge up more food, then we'll be okay? We can get by on that, right?
No. We have to do something. We can't just stay here.
I found some useful routes while searching nearby. All of us can get a first look at them together. Then we can break off into separate paths.
Is close to a schizophrenic breakdown? Then I'm even more curious why is Snow White like super reasonable right now.
Sounds like a plan.
So we're going to abandon this place?
Or is it like temporary condition that can be healed?
Yes. Snow White, how long will it take to confirm all the roots?
Since we'll only be giving them a cursory glance, I'd say half a day.
All right then, let's move out.
Is this really a good idea? What if the Raptures come while no one is here?
Don't worry. They'd need more than half a day to break through here and get to the Ark. Are you still concerned?
Wait, why half a day? Last time it took just one shot to break you completely. It's only 5 of them on this base because they said it's the last mass-produced NIKKE on this base. So it's only 5 of them. This base is empty. It's permanent, meant to protect the mind from trauma. Then it works exactly like burnout.
Yes.
We cannot afford to have a worry ward on our team. We are simply left with no recourse. We will set off without thee.
Dorothy, you and Pina stay here. We'll come back tomorrow and fill you in on what we find.
All right.
We'll be back.
Enjoy yourselves.
Goodbye. Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel walk off together.
Pina,
Yes?
you said you know how to skin a deer, didn't you?
Oh, right.
Pina colada. A skinned deer.
And that's how you do it. Not too hard, right?
A skinned deer carcass lies in front of Dorothy and Pina.
No, it's quite simple. It's just... I can't do this.
You've got a weaker stomach than I imagined. I thought there was nothing a goddess couldn't do.
Even if it's us, we are not invincible. Be honest with me, Pina. We're an embarrassment, aren't we?
No, no way.
Going on
We're
about
heroes.
how we're a goddess of victory, the saviors of mankind, when all we do is wallow in our own self-pity and misery. The fact that we've stooped so low in such a short amount of time.
I thought you had overcome greater adversities than this.
We have. That's because back then there was something to look forward to. But now, I can't see what's waiting for me up ahead. The place that we thought would be our paradise has turned its back on us. Despite that, we continue to lay our lives on the line to protect it. How is that fair? It's enough to infuriate anyone. So for the time being, it's no longer my top priority. If we want to protect the Ark, then we've got to stay alive, don't we?
That's for sure.
That's true.
We will survive. And with these 2 feet, I will walk into the Ark.
And if possible, could I ask you to, with these 2 feet, by walking into the Ark, walk like atop of my face? Sorry.
I'll walk on a pathway of flowers, with a beaming smile on my face as everyone lavishes me with praise. I hope you'll be there walking with me, Pina.
I will.
Oh, there it is, there it is. It's gonna be bad now.
Hmm?
I know that sound.
Let's
Yes.
move.
Bro, what are you two gonna do against horde of Raptures rush forward, creating a thick cloud of dust?
There's so many of them.
That's why there haven't been any attacks recently.
What do? We can't take on so many of them.
Fire the signal flare. Find some cover and don't come out.
What about you?
I'm going to fight.
It's impossible by yourself. We should both hide.
No, don't ask me why, but I feel like I can do anything right now. Sit back and watch. Don't
Bro,
ever
this can
forget
be-
what you're about to see.
This can be elusive. You are in real danger.
All clear.
Really? She managed to?
Pina, did you see? Did you see what I've done?
Don't tell me she's dead. Don't tell me she's dead.
You
No.
can come out now, Pina.
No.
Dorothy.
She's alive. No. No, 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 no. Is she injured?
Well, how'd I do? Didn't I seem like a true goddess of victory?
Dorothy.
How? I thought she would be like her half of your body cut off, but she's now corrupted. Wait, when did it happen? Does this happen fast? Was it just now, or was she always? What if she always was? From the beginning, Raptures knew that they made her their spy and waited until all leave the camp, and when they left, she sent them signal. Okay, during the attack?
Dorothy. 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 Dorothy.
Bro, look at her gaze. It became darker.
No. No, 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 no! This can't be happening!
Dorothy. 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 Dorothy.
Snap out of it! Pina! Pina, can you hear me?
She's even crying.
You can't be corrupted! I'm here! I am! The goddess of victory! Mankind's last hope!
Dorothy.
Pina!
Kill. Kill me. Hurry, before it's too late.
I can't! How can I do that?
Together, fight, glory.
Oh, no. They even show it.
Paradise together. Good.
Was it only a signal launcher?
The signal flare!
They couldn't have picked a worse time if they tried.
Let's go.
Dorothy!
Are you alright?
No. She's trying to shoot herself.
Dorothy!
What are you doing? Put the gun down!
That's enough, Dorothy.
Probably she has mind switch now.
Has anyone seen my bullet? It won't fire. I don't have any bullets.
Snow White slowly walks up to Dorothy and gently takes the gun from her.
Give it back.
Oh, Dorothy.
Give it back. Give back. Pina, we were going to paradise together. So, give it back.
That's not what she meant. You should leave just because of her sacrifice.
My precious wings.
Where's Dorothy?
In her room, resting.
Is it not dangerous to leave her alone?
I removed anything she could use to harm herself. Snow White is also standing outside her door.
Very well. There was something that triggered the corruption. It must have come from the side instead of the front.
So, Pina...
Did thy eyes witness the sheer size of that rapture? It must have been 5 times our size. Nevertheless, Pina took it down entirely by her own hand. What an incredible spectacle, no? Despite the disparity in strength, she took it down single-handedly. All to protect Dorothy.
Oh boy.
At that moment, she was a true goddess.
Absolutely. She was stronger than any of us.
Pina.
Voice transmission from Ark.
Okay, very interesting. Were my theory right that they don't give a shit about them, or it was really just a signal issue? Oh no. If it's the first one, then it's getting even worse. If this robot now transmit the message, we don't care about you, she's gonna literally like die. It can be even worse, can it? It's gonna be worse. I'm afraid to click.
Would you like to listen?
Not in that mental state. It's better for them to listen it first before giving it to her. Oh. Wow, really impressive. Don't know
Very
what to
well.
say now.
Moving out.
Naked King will fill out the void. Yeah, she will. Only she with her breast.
all shall kneel.
Just I see the light in the end of the tunnel. Just dive deep into the breasts of heaven, and yeah, use it like a pillow to cry. She can take our face to cry on that breast.